Hi everybody, this is Switch It Up Soph, and I'm going to be talking about my duodenal switch experience that I just underwent on September 14th of 2018 here at Madigan Army Medical Center with Dr. Carter. I am one whole week post-op, and I feel like it. I guess I just start with the numbers because everybody cares about the numbers. I'm guilty of that. On the day of surgery, I weighed 264 pounds, if you round up. I left the hospital on Sunday afternoon and weighed myself first thing when I walked through the door, and I weighed 270 pounds, 0.1, which I'm not surprised because I seemed really, really swollen the whole time I was in there. Like my face, everything. Even when I look back at the videos, like my face is like, I don't know. It was weird. I felt weird, and I'm sure it's because of IV fluid or whatever, but yeah. So 270.1. So all my numbers right now are going to be kind of like a mesh of both, but I'd rather just go off the 270 since that was just my highest. Plus it looks better. But anyways, I'm gonna say both. 270. So I weighed myself Friday morning, took a pee, trying to make myself the lightest I could be before I did anything. And I weighed in at 254 pounds. So from my starting weight of 264 to 254, I've obviously lost 10 whole pounds, which I am ecstatic about in 1 week. From the 270, I lost 16 pounds, which in itself is amazing as well. Coming home from the hospital, I was sent home with my own little goodie bag of drugs. It consisted of Tylenol, stool softener, oxycodone, something for bile. I don't remember the name of it. I didn't bring them with me. Nausea medicine, Zofran or whatever. And I think that is it. They didn't send me home with the little shot thing that everybody talks about. He said that they said they didn't think I needed it because I was walking and everything, and they didn't feel like clotting was an issue for me the way that I was walking into the hospital, because let me tell you, I was on it. I was walking. I was a champ. Every time my doctor came upstairs, I always happened to be walking. I was doing what I was supposed to do. So yeah, so they gave me that. I'll tell you this, the oxycodone is a lifesaver because my incision hurts. It hurts a lot. Or hurt a lot, I should say. It doesn't hurt as bad today. It is a pretty decent size incision going down right underneath my sternum to almost my belly button. It's kind of wonky looking, but you know what? It is what it is. What can you do? But like I said, it hurts. So it burns a lot. It doesn't burn like infected burn. It burns like if I move the wrong way or if I turn the wrong way, it kind of feels like it's like gonna split open. So I move with caution a lot of the time. But they also gave me a binder as well to wear because it helps me get up and down and stuff like that. And my bed's a platform bed, so it's kind of lower. So getting up has been kind of and my couch is the same way too. I've also contemplated sleeping in my son's bed because his is a little bit higher, but no thank you. I'm gonna pass. With that being said, outside of pain, I have my vitamins, which are chewables that I take by Celebrate. And they're the vitamins A, D, E, K, I believe is what they're called. And then I also take the berry melts as well for the calcium. I haven't had any issues with vitamins and medication outside of the Tylenol. The Tylenol they gave me is in pill form, and it's a little white pill. Obviously, it's just like condensed powder type, you know, that type of pill. Every time, and I'm not kidding, every time they had me take it in the hospital, it was like my body was like reject, reject, reject. It wouldn't go past like the back of my throat. So at one point he was like, well, let me crush it up and put it in water. Here, drink the water. Well, not even thinking, he's giving me this like 50 ml thing of crushed powder and water to throw back. Well, I go to throw it back. I don't have space for that. Are you kidding me? Like, you're telling me to sip 30 in every 20 minutes. Okay, so that was a fiasco. I was like spewing out powder, like chalked up water powder. I don't freaking know what you want to call it. It was a no. It was a hard no. He knew better, should have did better, didn't, but he was still my favorite nurse. So shout out to you, Caleb. Anywho, so we haven't really figured out a solution to that until I got home. When I got home, I said, you know what? This Tylenol powder thing's not working, but the gel capsules for the bowel, even though they were bigger, no issue swallowing. The ones for the bile that I was talking about, those also came in like those kind of capsules you can kind of like twist and undo and pour the contents out. Like that kind, those I don't have any problem with. Oh, they feel kind of weird. I didn't have any problem with those. So I was like, you know what? Let's go to the store. We're just going to get regular old, the Tylenol capsules. Have not had an issue yet. So keep in mind that your body may or may not react the same way that it used to taking pills. I think that's why it's a good idea to consider chewables at first, at least for the first, month. Just see how your body's, taking things, because I think I would have been really screwed had I bought just vitamins that may not have been capsules. I don't know. Maybe capsules would have sucked for me, but chewables are easy breezy, no problem as well. What else? Protein, because everybody knows protein is key at this point. It is a big point, and we cannot get enough in. Well, we can, it's just kind of difficult. For me, I drink Premier Protein. I sip on it usually throughout the day. I'm not at the point where I can drink 2 yet in a day, but I definitely can get through 1 if I start in the morning with my breakfast and I end at the end of the night as like, this is it, like last couple sips, you're good. But that's because I'm also trying to get my water in for the day as well. So a lot of people think, oh, you can't drink a whole Premier Protein in a day. No, I can, but I also have to drink all this water. I also would like to switch it up from time to time and have a little bit of broth and this and that here and there. So I'm getting it in. I think I'm doing all right. The one thing that makes me feel like I'm doing okay is the fact that I hear a lot of people talk about they're really tired on day 3 or day 4 or, and I haven't had that yet. I have not had that moment of just like, oh, I'm completely exhausted, except when I've pushed myself outside of my walking limit and I feel like I've exerted myself. Outside of that, I feel fine. I wake up in the morning, I physically can't do what I would normally do. Like I can't, go play with the kids at the park, and I can't pick up my son because he's a whopper. But outside of that, like, I feel like I can hold a conversation. I'm up watching videos or watching TV with my husband. I'm just doing things as I normally would, just a little bit more confined to the couch area, But I feel good. I mean, that wall hasn't hit me yet. And I don't know if that's because I'm in like, I don't know if they call it the honeymoon phase of surgery or whatever, but I'm feeling good. The numbers feel okay to me. They're not extremely massive losses. They're not extremely low losses to me. They are numbers that I'm comfortable with because I know that I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, from my liquid diet to my walking. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, and that's all I can do. So I'm using this tool the best way and the only way that I've been taught to use it, and that's what I'm doing. So with that being said, I'm not going to make this video super long because, well, there's not much to talk about in week 1. Oh, I guess I should talk about one more thing in like 2 minutes. Okay, so poop. Everybody talks about poop, and I know that I said I wasn't going to talk about poop, but let me get this poop spiel deal out the fucking way, because everybody talks about it, everybody complains about poop, and unfortunately, I have not experienced the poop capades that everybody talks about. I have been fortunate enough to where I haven't had diarrhea. However, I have been constipated, which we all know is a normal thing when you're taking pain medicines. That's why they tell you to, take the stool softener, make sure to get your liquids in, because constipation is a thing. And it does. It exists. It's a real thing. So by day 5 post-op, I was like, ooh, I haven't pooped. And I haven't pooped since before surgery, which put me at like a week. And I was like, ooh, we get into the danger zone. Like, I have this incision. This is going to hurt a lot, especially if I have to bear down for whatever reason. yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. So what I did was I did the Miralax. I've been doing the Miralax